It's a great day, my amazing CEOs. Thanks so much for welcoming us into your home, especially during the times that we're in right now, whether we're streaming on your iPad or on your smart device, or maybe we're on your computer right now, or maybe you listen to the podcast. We appreciate you being here. And my promise to you that this time we have together will be a good use of your time, and you'll get the sales strategies, the sales systems, the sales message, the sales tools and resources you need in order to take your sales department to another level. In order to do that, we have a philosophy, and that is success leaves clues. Now, while it's not a new idea, it's one idea that served us very, very well. And that leads us to being able to look at a case study every single morning so we can see what a CEO has done that's worked, what challenges they had, what adjustments they made, and how we can take those best practices and apply them in our business. What a great way to start the morning. What a great way to start our sales department and our sales conversations as the CEO. So let's get started right now. Often we find ourselves stuck between candy bar or a bag of chips when we're passing through locations like the airports because we're so busy. And Farmer's Fridge saw an issue, and it aimed to change how we eat so we can go from having something that wasn't good for us to providing fresh, nutritious options that are quick and easy to get. Now, here's the deal. The struggle with the vending industry. Now, this vending industry is predicted to be a $146.6 billion industry by 2027. But there's a huge opportunity in the vending space. But here's the challenge. The challenge is traditionally when you go to a vending machine, what do you see? Processed snacks. Not something that's wholesome, not something you should be getting your hands on. Enter Farmer's Fridge, which offers a refreshing change. Their vending machines aren't just for snacks. Here's the deal. They're filled with chef-curated salads, grain bowls, breakfast options, and desserts, all made from fresh ingredients. So imagine grabbing a delicious green goddess salad or a healthy bowl instead of the typical vending potato chips. However, getting these fresh foods into a high-tech kiosk without losing quality, well, that wasn't very easy to do. So Farmer's Fridge transformed the vending experience by utilizing advanced technology. So they changed the sales strategy. And they said, we've got to be innovative. We've got to be different. We've got to do something that hasn't been done before. So their smart vending machines collected data to understand the customer's preferences better. So now they can stock it with what they need and applying how they can get the fresh food into the vending machine. What a sales strategy. And so just like Farmer's Fridge, businesses can look at their sales strategy. They can adjust. They can meet the customer's demand. They can be more efficient, and they can make sure the customers are getting exactly what they need. What's my big takeaway for you? Farmer's Fridge teaches us the power of sales strategy, adjusting the sales system. And when you have that sales system, you not only have to be innovative, but in many times you got to infuse technology. And when you do that, you're able to serve your clients much better. You do that, and you will see your sales go up, 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 and away. With that being said, my name is Shay Brown, host of the CEO Sales Huddle. Thanks so much for joining, and thanks for being a part of this, because without you, well, we don't have a show. So we appreciate you, by the way. And every morning we get started with our mantra. And our mantra has remained consistent. It's remained the same. It's 3 words, easy words, but it's words that we apply and we live by. And here they are. You can go ahead and say those words. Focus on sales. I know it's 3 words, but it's so powerful. Focus on sales. Focus on sales. Repeat after me. Focus on sales. Repeat after me. Focus on sales. Here's the big reason why. Because if you can't focus on sales, I will say you can't be in business. Now, you might be saying, Shay, why? Because sales is the oxygen for every great business in history. Excuse me. And without sales, there's always more money going out than there is coming in. So what's the big takeaway? What's the big aha? The big aha is that selling at the end of the day is very serious business. And that's why we have this conversation. That's why you and I get together, because we know we can always get better. But as the CEO, it's kind of like, well, what should we do? What is our pledge to the sales department? We're responsible for the sales processes. We're responsible for the sales resources. As the CEO, we make the decision on what goes on in that sales department. And so our mantra to the sales department is learn, earn, and return. That's our pledge. Repeat after me. I know it sounds silly, but repeat after me. Please repeat after me right now. I have to learn something new in order to earn new revenue from a current client, in order to get new and old clients to return. So I must learn, I must earn, and I must return. Now that leads us over to our objectives. And our objectives is threefold. Number one, it's about sales progress. As a CEO, that's our number one goal, is to get in front of people who have a problem. And then make sure that if we're not in front of people who have a problem, our company has the resources it needs to find people who have a problem. I'll make ourselves findable. Number two is to handle any objectives or any hurdles that are going to be in the way. One of the things we found out from the case study this morning is there were some roadblocks. There were some challenges. And number three is to understand the 5 sales pillars that every CEO must know and understand in order to be successful. Sales pillar number 1 is you must have a one-page CEO sales plan. Sales pillar number 2, you must understand your sales cycle. Sales pillar number 3, you must have a sales message. Sales pillar number 4 is the CEO sales dashboard, which we're going to get into in a lot of detail in a moment. We have a whole segment on the CEO sales dashboard, so we can take a look at one snapshot of the company, see what's going on, and allocate resources, allocate times, change strategies based on what we're seeing in the data. And number 5, we must build a 7-figure sales team. Above all, a 7-figure sales team. Now, as you're out there right now, do me a favor. I love to connect with you. I do this every single day because I never get tired of responding. I'm saying hello, connecting with you because you can see me, but I can't see you. So look below the video, look right below the video. If you can do that, if you're on one of our live platforms and you can do it, go ahead and put down hashtag I'm here. Hashtag I'm here is the bat signal that you're in the conversation. See, I like to see you. I like to connect with you. I respond to every single message. And if you're watching the replay, because you can't be here every morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, but you always tune in. You always listen. You're always in this conversation around sales and success. And these ideas are top of mind to you. So go ahead right now. Go ahead and put that down right now. Just go and put that down right now. And then go ahead and put that. For those folks that are streaming on the other platform and you're like, Shay, how can I connect? Let's go over to @IamChayBrown, @IamChayBrown, maybe on Apple TV, maybe on Roku, maybe on one of the 52 different syndicated platforms we have. So you can't make a message though. We can connect with me over online. And as you follow me, I'll get a chance to follow you back and I get to learn what you're up to. Isn't that kind of cool? Yes. I love doing that, by the way. But the question comes up often. And it's a very serious question. Shay, what's the purpose of the CEO Sales Huddle? The CEO Sales Huddle is a place where CEOs gather to understand how to sell more faster, easier, quicker, different, based on best practices, best principles, and systems. And we have a big why. Our why is about sales growth. It's about sales accountability. And it's really about consistency. And for some, it's about, well, I just got to get into momentum. I mean, imagine if you got this workout program and you're out of momentum. Like you're still, you're not off track. You're just not being consistent. The first step is don't worry about doing it every single day. The first step is get some momentum. Like pick a time you're going to do it and do it. That's why we have the CEO Sales Huddle. So you can stay in this conversation and these ideas can be top of mind to you because you probably heard consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. And having said that, what do most people struggle with every single day? Am I guilty? Consistency. So we spend 15 minutes every single day. Just 15 minutes. In this one message that you and I have the time to get together. Why is that? Well, you think about it. There's 1,440 minutes in every day. So every day we all have the same amount of time. I have the same amount of time. You have the same amount of time. Oprah Winfrey has the same amount of time. 1,440 minutes. So actually give up 1% of your day, which is about 15 minutes, to focus on building your company, building your sales systems, your sales strategies, your sales messages. That's not bad. Just 1% of the day. Now, the question always comes up, Shay, that 1%, what's the goal? I mean, why am I doing that? Well, it's about generating $100,000 a month of consistent, predictable, reliable revenue. That's why we're in the conversation. So I want you to imagine you step back, and as a result of focusing on your sales systems, you get better at your sales message. You improve your leads. You improve setting appointments. You improve the sales department. And as a result, there's $100,000 a month that's pouring into your bank account over and beyond whatever you're earning today of consistent revenue. How would your life be different? Like, what would you do with the money? Isn't that amazing? Isn't that like incredible? Isn't that a good place and good space to be in? Now, the question sometimes comes up with Shay, how do you get there? What do you measure? What are you looking at every single day? How do you know if you're on track or off track? Well, we created something that didn't exist a while back, and it's called CEO Sales Dashboard. Now, the purpose of the CEO Sales Dashboard was to look at indicators. And inside those indicators, we could determine what we need to allocate, what resources need to go. And the philosophy that really drives the CEO Sales Dashboard is what gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. Whoa, how true is that? So we got 5 indicators. We got leads, appointments, offers, deals, and repeat business. So let's go ahead and take a look because we created an Excel spreadsheet. I'm going to take you over there so you can download it. Once you download it, you can adjust it. You can modify it so it fits you. Let's take a look at it. So the CEO sales dashboard looks something just like this. It's an Excel sheet. Now, inside this Excel sheet, we have days going all the way across the top. So you can go across the top, find a day's date, and then come down and say, okay. Then we got categories: leads, offers, appointments, deals, and repeat business. And let's say that we would just to peel the onion and step back. And let's say we looked at one area, which is appointments. Now, you can go look at appointments now. And yesterday in your sales department, how many appointments were set? Now, this is a very important number, by the way. Now, you can make this for the product, or you can do it in its totality. And then how many were run? You see there's appointment setting and there's appointment running. Those are 2 different areas. And I get it, the appointment could be one-to-one. I get it, the appointment could be one-to-many. I get it could be through a collaboration. One of our 12 rules for life is that collaboration crushes competition. And you can go do that for every single category. Wow, isn't that kind of cool? But as we do that, we also take a look at our biggest accomplishment. We have a segment called Celebrate Wins. We're not here to beat ourselves up. We're not here to look at the numbers and say, oh my gosh, what did I do wrong? I'm not doing anything right. No. You know, in all my personal development, I haven't read anywhere yet when you beat yourself up, you do a better job. And I don't know, I probably listened to countless videos. I've read more books than I can remember these days. So let's go and celebrate some wins. Powerful people ask powerful questions because questions steer focus. And in this life, you get what you focus on. Number 1, what are you most proud of in the sales department yesterday? Number 2, what was your biggest accomplishment in the sales department yesterday? And number 3, what's the one thing you want to brag about? When you look back, you just want to brag. You can't wait to brag. You can't wait to say, yes, look at this, look at this. What would that be? And then we also understand every day is not rainbow, cupcakes, and unicorns. Just like the case study we looked at this morning, there's some roadblocks. There's some hurdles. There's some obstacles. So let's slow down and let's take a look now. And let's look at the questions we can ask ourselves to improve. Powerful people ask powerful questions. Why? Because questions steer focus. And in this life, you get what you focus on. So number 1, what was your biggest roadblock yesterday in the sales department? Number 2, what is preventing you today from moving forward? And number 3, what's the one thing you can do that if you did it, it would move your life and or business forward? And you make a decision that today is the day. Today is the day. Today is what? Today is the day. My message to you today is stay the course. My message to you today is stay the course. Do small things well and get big results. See, sometimes we do something, it doesn't feel like it's a big deal. We drink an extra 8 ounces of water. You say, no big deal. It's small. You get up and you decide that you're going to make the phone call to someone you care about. Small. But here's what I do know. Small hinges swing really big doors. So do small things well, you get big results, but you got to be consistent in that journey. That's my message to you today. Stay the course, be consistent, and do small things well, and you will get big results. With that being said, my name, by the way, Shay Brown, host of the CEO Sales Huddle. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being part of us. Thanks for allowing us to stream with you. We appreciate you because without you, we don't have a show. So thank you so much. With that being said, God bless. Keep doing God's work, and we'll see you on the other side. Peace, everybody. We out of here.